And that's why Vikings don't wear horns.
Well done, Senator Cornubus Ouroboros. Latin is so easy to pronounce. Nikora, your turn.
Hi, my name is Nakora, and I'm going to tell you a story about a girl named Kiri that is from the Maori culture like me.
Hey Kiri, I made kakara berries and toru, which is a dish of fresh mussels. Kakara berries with puha juice, it's a tradition. Today your brother Tamati is getting a Maori tattoo. It's exciting, isn't it?
I hope you'll be alright because it's really painful.
This is our family's ancient moko hut. Moko is commonly referred to as Maori tattooing. This hut has been passed down for generations in our family and is very old and sacred.
I've never seen this before.
Well, this is it.
Yeah, are you excited?
Yeah, I guess it will hurt though.
Good luck.
Hi, you must be Tamati. Nice to meet you.
You too. How does the tattooing work?
The tools we will be using. This chisel or yuhi is made out of albatross bone and the ink we use is made out of a mummified caterpillar that was killed by a certain type of fungus. First, deep cuts are sliced into the skin and then the chisel is dipped into the jar of ink and tapped into the cuts. Another variation of this process involved dipping the chisel into the jar of ink and inserting it into the skin by striking the end with a mallet.
Okay, that sounds painful.
Yeah.
They look awesome.
Thanks.
What do they mean?
See this guy here? He's a Manea. The Manea is also known as the spiritual guardian and carrier of supernatural powers. It is the head of a bird, body of a man, and tail of a fish. And this twist represents the path of life, and it is also the symbol of eternity.
What you doing? I'm making traditional Maori clothing. Want to see?
Sure.
Cloak is made out of flax and fibre. Cloaks are usually worn by a chief to keep warm. Skirt has got a PU and it's made out of flax and is worn by men, women and kids. Flax is a strong plant, often used in clothing and housing, and this is a rain cape, very similar to a modern raincoat, although rain capes are made out of flax or cabbage tree leaves.
What about head ornaments?
This is a headdress made out of feathers of a huia, and these combs can be made out of bone, wood or stone. They are only worn by men of a high status. This is a traditional dress I made for you.
Thanks! What an ugly dress.
Pay attention to the story.
It's not a story, it's just about a made-up character's life.
Ugh!
Hang on, what's the occasion?
It's Matariki. Matariki is a festival that celebrates a cluster of stars that appears once a year, and the word Matariki means eyes of God. It is supposed to determine how well the harvest crop will grow in the next season. It also means that the new year is coming, so everyone having a feast to celebrate it. Stars will show tonight.
Cool, what food do we have?
We have some white-bait fish, hoo-hoo grubs, pico, which are fern shoots from New Zealand, and potatoes.
What's that thing?
It's a hei, used to cook big meals and has been used for hundreds of years in the Maori culture.
First you dig a big hole in the ground, at the bottom you put hot stones and ashes. Then above that you put a big wire basket full of meat. Above that you put a big wire basket full of vegetables to seal all of that off. Then you put tablecloths and muslin above that. Wet sacks are put on so that all the heat stays in. You just cover it up with dirt.
Wow!
Thank you, Nicole. That was wonderful. I'm sure everyone learned something from it.